In this video, what I want to show you how to do is to format and utilize the index that's in the family history book template. So here's how you do it. First of all, I have gone into the template and I'm at generation number 6. This is kind of how I organize my family history books. But I have a placeholder here for first name, middle, last name, birth year, death year for a person. So I'm going to use my parents as an example. So what I do here, I'm going to make this Cecil Lewis Bonner, and his birth year was 1937, and he died in 2014. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the references section, and I'm going to highlight his name, and I'm going to mark this entry. Now what it does is it puts the name exactly as I have typed it, but I want my index to be by last name. So I'm going to change this entry here to Bonner Cecil Lewis. The other thing that I do with my indexes, and you can do whatever you wish to do, but I think this is helpful to people, is I actually put the birth year to death year on the actual reference itself. And the reason I do this is because if somebody's looking through the book and they look back in the index to look at names and things like that, then this makes it real easy for them to potentially find people that they are related to. I'm going to go ahead and click Mark and Close. So what it does is it has automatically created this entry here. Now this looks fairly ugly, and it has also turned on these markings, and we want to turn that off. So let me just show you how to do this. When I go back home, this is now turned on, but I want to turn it off. When I turn it off, this goes back to exactly what I had typed in originally, but I can do that, I can see this, or I can take it off. Okay, so it kind of clutters up the page if you leave it on this. Now when you're creating your index, you might want to leave it like this, but ultimately when I want to see how it's going to look actually in the book itself, I take that off. Now let me add my mother's name here, and her name was Mary Bell Skelton, and I'm going to highlight this again, go back over to references, and mark this entry. So I'll do the same thing. I'm going to put her last name first, Skelton Mary Bell. She was born 1943, and she died in 2014. And I will mark that and close. Okay, I'm going to go back home and take those lovely marks out so that they're hidden. Now what I can do is I can go down to my index, which is here on this page, and when I right click on this and I click Update Field, now what I have is my father is listed under the B's and my mother is listed under the S's. So this is how you can go through and find all the names that you have in your family history book. You highlight them, insert that reference here, and mark the entry. And once you put all that information in and update this index, all of that information will be populated in. So I hope that helps you. If you have any questions, leave your questions below, and I'll be happy to get back to you and help you out. Plus it helps me to know how these videos are working with your template, and I look forward to seeing you